99% of Americans didn't see what Trump really did to German Chancellor Angela Merkel yesterday. German Chancellor Angela Merkel visited the White House yesterday and the dishonest media immediately jumped on President Trump. The big story was Trump's failure to welcome Merkel with a handshake. Media articles from CNN and the New York Post blasted Trump with the headline, "President Trump refuses to shake hands with Angela Merkel." There is only one problem. President Trump did shake her hand, but not when the liberal media was demanding him to do it. Pictures emerged today of a warm greeting between President Trump and Chancellor Merkel. The media won't show these pictures though. Our president was diplomatic and polite to Angela Merkel even though she has recently come out against his travel ban and falsely identified it as a Muslim ban. In a statement she said, she is convinced that even the necessary, decisive battle against terrorism does not justify putting people of a specific background or faith under general suspicion. Nowhere in the president's executive order is religion even mentioned, so her shot at Trump was unjust to say the least. Merkel is allowing poorly vetted refugees to enter her country to commit rape, murder and other violent crimes in overwhelming numbers. It's understandable why our president would disagree with her views. But Trump did not refuse to welcome her and shake her hand. That is a liberal media lie. The dishonest media will not be happy until everyone in the world hates Trump the way they do, so they will continue to spread this filth. It's up to us to defend our president because no one else will. Trump strikes back. The judge who blocked Trump's travel ban just got a brutal awakening. When they blocked his first travel ban, Donald Trump tried to work with the liberals. He revised the whole thing to fit their exact specifications. What do they do to thank him? They blocked him again. Now the judge who blocked the second ban, Hawaii Judge Derek Watson, just got a brutal awakening straight from the White House. Trump and Jeff Sessions are taking him to court. This is not just some threat on Twitter, either. The judge has officially filed a formal appeal of the ruling that could take them all the way up to the Supreme Court. If they want to play this way, fine. Donald Trump has been to court so many times it would make your head spin. Oh, and he always wins. This BS needs to stop right now. It is a temporary travel ban on just a handful of nations that ISIS has captured. A huge majority of Muslim nations aren't even on the list. If Obama had tried to pass it, Republicans would have gladly approved. We need to keep our country safe from terrorism. Let's get this message out everywhere and let them know America wants Trump's ban. Breaking: Donna Brazile just admitted she rigged the election for Hillary Clinton. The Democrats cannot be allowed to get away with this. Last night former DNC chair Donna Brazile sent a letter to Time magazine where she admitted she cheated for Hillary Clinton. The letter read, "My job was to make all our Democratic candidates look good, and I worked closely with both campaigns to make that happen. But sending those emails was a mistake I will forever regret." So you may remember that last year WikiLeaks put out an email from Donna Brazile where she sent Hillary Clinton a debate question early. Well, Brazile initially denied the allegations, saying that WikiLeaks had altered her emails to make it look like she cheated. That was a big, fat lie. I mean, sure, we all knew she was lying, but now she has actually admitted to it. Look, there is no sugarcoating this. She abused her position with CNN to get her hands on debate questions early and then sent them straight to her boss, Hillary. She needs to be reprimanded. Firing is not enough. And this came out after we learned that the previous DNC chair, Debbie Wasserman Schultz, had also helped Hillary Clinton cheat and got fired over it. In fact, we now have more proof that Democrats tampered with the 2016 election than the Russians. I think it's time to open an investigation and shut the Clintons down once and for all. Share this if you want to see Hillary Clinton tried in court for election tampering. Happy Street Trump Day. What Trump just did in Michigan moments ago is shocking everyone. The Environmental Protection Agency has now awarded $100 million to the Michigan Department of Environmental Quality. It is directed at helping save the town from the water crisis that it has been plagued with for years. The money was officially awarded today and will help the city accelerate programs to replace service lines which lead into the city's water supply. The people of Flint and all Americans deserve a more responsive federal government, said Scott Pruitt. EPA will especially focus on helping Michigan improve Flint's water infrastructure as part of our larger goal of improving America's water infrastructure. This is one thing Obama never tried to fix. This is Obama's legacy. Look at Flint. Flint Mayor Karen Weaver said that she was excited and very grateful to receive the aid from the federal government. Trump will fix Flint, Michigan. Under President Trump's budget blueprint, SRF remains fully funded, and the proposal provides robust funding for the Water Infrastructure Finance and Innovation Act program to finance critical drinking and wastewater infrastructure, the EPA said in a statement. Get this out there. The media won't show this. Trump is going to fix Flint, Michigan. Oh my God. This is awesome. This is why we voted Trump. H/T Hannity. Kellyanne Conway just revealed what really happened the night Hillary Clinton lost to Trump. This is the best Hillary bashing I have seen since November 8, 2016. Kellyanne Conway just today revealed the truth behind Hillary Clinton's concession phone call to President Trump. Remember, because she was too scared or drunk to concede in person. You see, apparently, Clinton was so cocky that she basically called the election for herself the night before. Robbie Mook, Clinton's campaign manager, had agreed the night before through an email to me that within 15 minutes of the app calling the race for Secretary Clinton, they would wait 15 minutes and then she would take to the podium and declare victory. So he was basically saying that you have 15 minutes for Mr. Trump to get out there, and give a concession speech, or she's going to declare victory either way. Wink. And then he said in the event that Mr. Trump wins, Secretary Clinton will call him within 15 minutes of the app. Ha ha ha. Oh, but it gets so much better. That night, Kellyanne got a phone call from Huma Abedin. Huma said Clinton wanted to speak to President Trump and asked if he was around. Kellyanne was like, of course. So that was just really a remarkable moment, and I think it was a remarkable moment for anybody, any David fighting a Goliath, frankly. Of course, we all remember how Hillary then humiliated herself by forcing Trump to give his victory speech before her concession because she was just a broken woman. Sad. Not. Look, I love Kellyanne, you love Kellyanne. Let's show Kellyanne Conway some love and share this perfect, fairy tale story ever. This means war. Trump just threatened to attack North Korea if they don't do this immediately. Donald Trump made it very clear today that the US will not put up with North Korea building nukes and threatening us and our allies any longer. Today he sent Secretary of State Rex Tillerson to South Korea with a very clear message: stop building nukes and throw yours away or we will attack. Of course, right before Tillerson started his legendary speech, President Trump tweeted this: "Man, you can bet this had the North and China on their toes." Of course, it was nothing compared to Rex Tillerson's speech. Tillerson said, "Let me be very clear, the policy of strategic patience has ended. The diplomatic and other efforts of the past 20 years to bring North Korea to a point of denuclearization have failed. So we have 20 years of a failed approach. And that includes a period in which the US provided $1.35 billion in assistance to North Korea as an encouragement to take a different pathway. If they elevate the threat of their weapons program to a level we believe requires action, that option is on the table." In case you're wondering exactly how scared North Korea is, this picture explains it all. Rex Tillerson went and visited the neutral zone in South Korea. Rex Tillerson went and visited the neutral zone in South Korea. When he did, a North Korean spy snuck behind him and started taking pictures. This actually freaked Tillerson out so much that he ended his trip early and said he felt under the weather. I would too if they were that freaking close to me. Glad he is safe. I am proud that a president is finally taking a stand against this menace. It should have happened decades ago. If you are happy with Trump and Tillerson, then share this out and let the whole world. Oh my God! What Canada just announced about immigration has Trump laughing his ass. President Trump told the country that Americans must come first, and he is backing that statement by strictly enforcing our immigration laws. Trump's America First stance has attracted a lot of criticism from other countries, especially our neighbors to the north, Canada. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has previously said that he disagrees with Trump's views on immigration and border security. Trudeau claims, "One of the reasons why Canada remains an open country is Canadians trust our immigration system and the integrity of our borders and the help we provide people who are looking for safety." But as it turns out, Canada isn't as pro-immigrant as they claim to be. In 2016, Canada turned back more Mexican immigrants than it had in the last several years combined. The Mexicans who are allowed to enter the country, as Reuters notes, often end up deeply disappointed when they find that tough border checks, hard to find jobs and fine-tuned enforcement policies mean it can be hard to enter and harder to stay. Phenomena is being called the Trump effect, and it's exposing the Liberal Prime Minister as a hypocrite. Below is a graph provided by Reuters showing the dramatic uptick in Mexicans turned away. The amount of Mexicans swarming Canada has even forced them to clarify their immigration stance. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police in Quebec wrote in a statement, "Consequences for crossing illegally can include incarceration, civil monetary penalties and deportation with a ban on re-entry." That's strange. Their policy sounds a lot like what President Trump has proposed. Why is the Canadian Prime Minister not being called bigoted for wanting to secure the border of his country? It seems like Trudeau has a lot in common with President Trump when it comes to illegals entering his country, he just doesn't want to admit it. H. T. Dale